Instagram is changing the game. New year, new algorithm. And if you don't want to get left behind, you need to know how it works. So take notes, because today I'm breaking down what Instagram's 2025 algorithm prioritizes so you can tweak your strategy and grow. If you've been scrolling through Instagram, you've probably seen Mosseri's videos explaining how Instagram's ranking system works now. This is basically how the algorithm decides what pops up in your feed and what doesn't. And if you want your content to actually reach people, you need to understand these rules.
Has the whole world gone crazy? Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
So today, I'm not just breaking down Mosseri's tips, but I'm also comparing them with data from Instagram and our own social media study. That way, you'll get clear takeaways that you can apply to your strategy right now. First, let's get something straight. Instagram has two types of reach right now. One, for people that already follows you, which Mosseri likes to call connected reach. And another one for potential new followers that haven't discovered you yet. This one we call unconnected reach or recommendation. Instagram prioritizes different things depending on who's seeing your content. But in both cases, three key factors decide whether your post shows up on someone's feed. First one is likes. If your followers aren't engaging with your post, Instagram will assume that they're not interested in it. And this will be harder on your audience whenever they want to see your future post. The key to this, you need to create content that actually resonates with your audience. And of course, you need to use the right format. Actually, our Instagram study confirms that carousels have the highest engagement, making them the perfect tool to keep your audience interested. The second factor is shares. This one carries more weight when it comes to reaching new people. For example, if Instagram sees your followers sending your video to others, Instagram will assume that your content is super valuable and it will start pushing it to other accounts, both in their feeds or in the explore section. And finally, at the top ranking factor, watch time. This one is very simple. If people stick around all the way up to the end of your video, Instagram will prioritize it. And not just for your followers, but also to new users. And the data back this up. Actually, watch time is Instagram's most important metric for 2025. So if you take one thing from this video, let it be this. Originality and quality are everything. Now, let's talk about Reels. Are they still worth it? I would say 100% yes. Every year, Reels lose a little momentum. The algorithm changes, the competition increases, and the engagement shifts. According to our social media study, Reels are seeing a decline on interaction, but they're still the format with the most reach on the platform. So if you're trying to bring new followers into your account, Reels definitely needs to be a part of your content plan. If you want your Reels to show up in recommendations, you need to follow these rules. First, no watermarks on your videos from other apps. Think of it as CapCut or TikTok. What Instagram does not want is recycled content from other platforms. Second, keep your Reels under 3 minutes long. Even though your content could be educational, we don't want to drag people out, so always have that in mind. Third, make sure your content is original or transformed enough that way it feels fresh to your viewer. For example, if you're analyzing another video or an image, you can feel free to use things like the green screen effect or some other type of creative approach to make it your own. And last, make sure your account is in good standing. The way that you can check this is going to your Instagram settings under account status, and there, if you have any penalties or something that needs to be checked out, you can request a review. Reels aren't the only way to boost your reach though. Regular posts in carousels can help you attract new followers, especially when people share these posts. But here's an extra trick straight from Mosseri. You can add audio to your carousels or posts and it will boost your reach. And this is still a relatively new feature. And if there's one thing that I know you and me know about Instagram, is that they love to push new features. So grab these and start pushing it into your posts. Our study suggests that Instagram favors posts that have a built-in audio. So if you want that extra visibility, now's the time to take advantage of it. Now, you must be wondering, Isabel, what about stories? I know I've already talked about posts, reels, and carousels, but I have not forgotten about stories. Even though stories won't help you reach new audiences, they're the best tool to keeping your community engaged. And if you watch our 2025 trends video, you will know that building a strong community is one of the biggest things for this year. Instagram decides which stories show up first based on 3 things. How likely is someone to tap on your story, how likely they are to like it, and how likely they are to reply or send a message from it. The data shows that interactive elements such as Q&As, polls, or stickers boost engagement. So don't just repost your feed content. Make your stories interactive or engagement so people want to actually engage with them. At the end of the day, every format serves a different purpose. And if you want to stand out on Instagram, you need to use all of these strategically. And if one of your goals this year is to grow your following, check out this video next. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe so you can get more videos like this every week. See ya, Metricooler!